to bring my drink. Let's see. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So today I want to talk about predictability versus possibility. So this one thing that I want to share with you today, this one shift, literally changed my life in ways more unimaginable than I could have ever predicted, really. And I want to share it with you so that you can do the same thing. Because when I look around at my life now and I see everything that is possible for me, everything that I've created, it just still continues to blow my mind. And so I want you to be able to access that too. So this is the truth bomb that the whole world needs to hear. Your life is yours. You get to make of it what you want, and you get to become the person that you most want to be. That dream, that calling, that desire that lives inside of you is meant to be manifested and unleashed into the world. So we're all ready for a change in some way or another, right? We're not meant to be stagnant, and I don't think most of us really want that. There's something living inside each and every one of us that is longing to be recreated. It is how we are designed. But there is a powerful force that is keeping us from claiming the thing that will allow it to be so. And that force is our brains. I hear from people all the time that they're carrying severe anxiety, right? That is crippling their lives in so many ways. And I know for me, this has shown up in my relationships and my finances and my career. And it's palpable the way that it impacts our lives, and it's painful. I hear people tell me all the time about the resentment that they're carrying, that they're so exhausted from, and it's keeping, again, ripping through their relationships and keeping them stuck in this powerlessness, in this ugly prison that they just don't feel like they know how to escape from, right? Someone told me the other day, I can't connect with my spouse anymore. It's like we're living in two different worlds. Someone said, I fight with my teenagers all the time, and I can't stop thinking about what their last few years at home are going to be like. And they're just in this grief and this sadness and this aching that just literally, it shuts us down. It shuts us down from who we want to be, how we want to show up. It shuts us down from our creativity, our imagination, from seeing the things that are possible, right? And so I just want to say that this is what happens, okay? There is literally an answer sitting right in front of you. And yet, our brains feed us 1,000 stories to keep us from actually picking the thing up and using it to transform everything about who we are, about the way that we feel and experience the world, and the way that we're living, the life that we're living. Your brain does not want you to go after that new life because it feels unfamiliar and new. Our brains are designed to do as little work as possible. They are designed to conserve energy for survival. They're designed to avoid anything that feels uncertain or difficult. Right? And so we just stay with the devil we know. It's designed to avoid pain, discomfort, unfamiliarity, and it's designed to repeat things that it already knows. It's designed to repeat things it already knows. And yet here our brains are repeating things that, yes, they already know, but they're not the things that we want to be repeating just because it's familiar, right? So your brain is going to steer you towards the things it knows how to do, how to live with, so that it can rest and not feel challenged. So instead of living in the possibility of change for your future, it will play tapes of predictability based on the past and what it knows from those experiences. It will project your past onto your future, and that is exactly what you will continue to create. I want you to really hear that. Instead of living in the possibility of change for your future, which is what you have to be able to tap into to change your life, Because your brain is scared of change, anything unnew, anything uncertain, anything that feels difficult, what it will do as a survival mechanism is it will play tapes of predictability based on the past and what it knows from those experiences. This is always what happened before. This is what we can expect in the future. And so it will project your past onto your future. And that's what you'll continue to get. Your brain will tell you things like, oh, we've tried this kind of stuff before and it never worked, right? Predictability based on the past. Well, there's no way that I could find the time to take that class or go back to college. My life is just too busy, right? Again, predictability based on your past time management experiences rather than basing the experience, rather than tapping into the possibility of new experiences, the possibility of new capacity for yourself, right? I can't afford to spend anything extra right now. This one can feel tricky because it seems true and factual, right? I look at my bank account, this is how much is in there. But what that is it's predictability based on what you think is true about your money by looking at a limited framework of what's right in front of you right here and of what we think defines it, instead of looking into the future for possibility, instead of looking into the realm of possibility that we're not even seeing. We're literally not even seeing it. And I know this from experience. Again, I just can't afford to spend anything extra right now. I've wanted to sign up for coaching programs that were $2,000. I literally had the money even sitting in my bank account, and my brain was still telling me stories about, well, I don't want to spend it right now. I don't know, that feels scary. What if I need it? And in order for me to go and do the thing, to get the thing that I needed in order to transform my life, to propel me forward, I had to start looking at possibility. And what's so crazy is that now the way that I live my life from that realm of possibility, believing in my own power, my own creativity, my own resourcefulness, right? My own possibility. I just finished a $20,000 coaching program. And the thing that's so crazy is that not only was that possible for me, and I would have never dreamed I could have done it, I'm literally looking at the next one. And I'm like, okay, there's this other program I want to do. It's a $20,000 program. And it would be so easy for my brain to start going into scarcity mode and looking at my bank account and my finances and all the things that I want to do. Oh yeah, hold on, but I want to do this and this and this. Here's all my obligations. But I might need to move into a new place soon. I might need it for this. I might need it for that. But when I shift my brain from saying I can't afford it to literally asking myself instead, how can I make this possible for me? How can I make this possible for me? What are the possibilities that exist in the universe and in the world that when I'm focusing on I can't do it, I can't afford it, I don't have the time, right? Limiting stories about who we are and what we're capable of. When I shift my focus away from that and into the future, I start seeing literally dozens of possibilities for how I could, in fact, make that happen for myself. Can you feel that difference? It's powerful. My experience with allowing my brain to live in past focused predictability mode is that it kept me living the same life over and over. New possibilities could not present themselves to me because I was focused on past focused predictability about what I had always been capable of. When I started living from possibility for my future, things became available to me that I never was able to see before. My creativity, my imagination, the possibility for my future literally exploded. And I started to see things I had never seen before. I started to see things that were possible for me that I had never been able to see before. Saying things like, it's possible that this time could be different. It's possible that this time could be different. It's possible that I could find the time if I really wanted to. It's possible that I could figure this out. That is a powerful, powerful thing for your brain to be able to redirect itself from past focused predictability based on the past, based on the same things we've always done, to look into the future for what might be possible. It's possible that I could figure this out. It's possible that there's a solution that I haven't considered yet in my marriage, with my kids, with my finances, with my job, with my career, with all of it. It's possible that today could be the day my whole life changes. It's possible that today could be the day my whole life changes. If I just went and did one thing different than I've always done it, if I just went and did one thing different than I've always done it. When I made this shift, I started to see how powerful and capable I was, instead of how limited and how small I always thought I was. I started to see how powerful and capable I was, instead of how limited and small I thought my life was always going to be. When we are problem focused and past focused, we are literally allowing our brains to tell us what won't work and what we're not capable of. And the things we focus on, we create more of in our lives. So when we decide to begin opening up our minds to the possibility of things that we have never considered, we literally create a vortex of possibility that we have been cutting ourselves off from for years. There is another way, and we don't need to stay stuck in the predictability of the past. We can live instead from the limitless possibilities of what the future could hold for us if we're willing to let go of those stories and take that leap into a whole new world that is available to you. The answer to overcoming anxiety is literally right in front of you. The answer to releasing resentment for a more loving experience of life and relationships, it's literally right in front of you. But we just have to be able to let go of the stories, the limiting, the brain that is trying to keep us in the cave, the brain that is trying to shut everything down, that's trying to be judgmental, cynical, distrusting. Just stay the same. Don't try anything new. It's not going to work. You're never going to be able to do that. It's not possible. Those are the stories that are keeping you in the cave. Those are the stories that are keeping you reliving your same life. The answer to releasing codependent thinking and shame, unworthiness, fear of rejection, it's all sitting right here waiting for you. There is an answer. What is your brain telling you that's keeping you from claiming it? The answer for feeling less frustrated with your kids and to be able to have smoother relationships with them. The answer to being able to transform your career, to start creating the job, the money, the abundance that you most want. It is literally calling out to you. The question is, which tape are you allowing your brain to play? Is it the tape of what life has always been like and what is just not possible for you? Or are you getting up and changing the channel? Are you considering the tape of power and possibility? The tape that tells you that you are strong, creative, resourceful, powerful, and capable beyond measure, beyond anything that you have yet acknowledged for yourself. When we begin to live from the possibility of our future, and when we begin to claim without apology the things that we need in order to make our dreams come true, nothing can stop us. And the changes that we can make in our lives are profoundly transformational in the most literal sense of the word. I love you so much, and I am rooting for you, and I am here for you. We're getting ready to kick off this 6-week series talking about finding emotional freedom from the things that are holding us back and keeping us stuck. We're going to talk about rewiring our brain out of the limiting self-beliefs, the limiting stories that are keeping us stuck in the cave, so that we can literally open up a whole new world for ourselves to exchange self-doubt, distrust, cynicism, anger, resentment, anxiety, the things that are holding us back in our lives, to release those things and replace them with enthusiasm, confidence, commitment, determination, clarity, focus, belonging, connection, love, generosity, compassion, a vision for your future that is so totally available to you. So if you're ready to start living in the realm of possibility and to release the past that you keep repeating, shoot me a message, shoot me an email. I'm here for you. I'm happy to chat. We can talk about it if you want. And I would love to have you join us. And whatever you do, be onto your brain. Notice the stories that it's telling you. Notice when there's a yoga class you want to take, a college course you want to sign up for. Whatever it is, notice when your brain starts feeding you stories, a relationship that you want to try. And you're just so hanging on to the distrust and the self-doubt and the shame. I don't know if it's going to work. These relationships always turn into a train wreck, right? Notice those things. What is your brain doing? And are you capable? Are you willing to consider a new possibility for yourself? That you might be able to set yourself free from the things that are actually holding you back and allow yourself to step into the power and the capacity of your future that is literally waiting for you. All right. I love you guys so much. We'll talk later. Bye.